So, welcome to Fiwicampus. This is a segment where we're actually just international. So we're in the USA, more specifically,
West
Georgia.
Yes, we are West Georgia.
So we got, I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Trevor, a student athlete at the University of West Georgia. Originally from Tampa, Florida. Came here to Georgia about freshman year of high school. So, yeah.
Just kind of give a little background on how you find that balance with academics and doing track. Like, how'd you even find that love for it too?
So I'm not gonna lie. My freshman year, they didn't have a track team, and I was praying they made a track team here at West Georgia. They made one my junior year of college, and so it is with track. It is very busy. Like Mondays and Wednesdays, we get up, have practice from 2 o'clock to just about 7 o'clock. So you gotta make sure you balance in school or work like that. Track is like a job here on campus. It's a full-time job basically. So it's a lot going on. You gotta make sure like you tap in with your professors and your coaches. Make sure that they're flexible and they're open to help you.
So you have a love for it. And where'd that come from?
Well, it started in high school, sophomore year of high school. I did football first, and then I started doing track just for speed, and then I found I was good at it, so I was like, why not just keep going?
You have like a athlete that you look up to personally?
Athlete I look up personally, it's not a track athlete, but it'd be Ray Lewis. I like to look at Ray Lewis. He's like a very motivational person, a big leader when it comes to football, things like that. So yeah.
From like a Jamaican standpoint, what do you respect about like our track culture that you've adapted or like you've used?
I feel like with Jamaican track culture, I feel like it's different. I feel like it's they're more accurate. They're more like you said, consistent.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I feel like us as Jamaicans we get a little lazy a little bit, but I feel like Jamaicans they have like a little grind, or they want to be accurate a lot. So.
You guys have to like eat differently, right?
Yeah, we do a lot of fruits and stuff like that. So a lot of water. I know you guys may have like different like stuff that you may intake to help you, but a lot of fruits and stuff like that. No chips and all that. I mean, you can eat that stuff, but it's better to help you healthy.
Right. So like, walk us through that plan. Do you have like a strict diet you have to follow, or like what are the rules for being like a track athlete here at UWG?
For me, I have to try to maintain calories, so I gotta eat all throughout the day, breakfast, in between classes, lunch, dinner. So I'm probably taking about like 3,400 calories a day, plus running, stuff like that. So yeah, that's a lot.
Since you call it a work, is it weekday to weekday or like every single day? You guys train on weekends as well?
We train Monday through Friday, and we lift Monday through Friday as well. So we run and lift and everything.
I do feel like as us Jamaicans, what we try to balance is like our party aspect as well as like having a day or a life after that. Right. So being an athlete, how do you balance that as well?
I feel like as an athlete, you do a lot of stuff on your bike and like wear and tear, but you also want to have fun, but you have to learn how to like manage your time basically as far as getting what you need to get done and having fun.
So you don't go to a lot of events like parties or like socialize much like?
Like a lot of choices. So I wouldn't say we have restrictions. However, you just gotta know like if you stay up late, like tonight, you know you gotta get up early. So that's just your choice. Yeah. You gotta learn how to bounce back.
So what can you share with us? Like what aspects can we take from you as an athlete? What?
I say time management is important, like I was stating. And I'll also say like find a group of people that are solid, that's gonna hold you accountable. Accountability is a big thing when it comes to sports. People around you that hold you accountable, they will take you far in life. That's a big thing I'm gonna say. And find people that's gonna encourage you and give you constructive criticism, because that's always good. If not, like when people tell you like you're always doing something right, that's not the good friends, because you're not perfect.
What's through like a little bit of like structure you guys have as a track team? Is it a case where if a coach identifies like, oh, you're the fastest out of the bunch, is it like focused on you more?
There are some people that are like faster or stronger than others. Sometimes they get more attention, kind of a little bit. But I feel like as she gets more like like used to us or familiar with us, then I feel like she's gonna spread the love to everybody as far as coming together as a team.
So you've been doing track for like how long now?
Well, college track I've been doing it for 2 years because they just had a men's team last year. But I started track in my sophomore year of high school, so I'll be say about what 4 years, off and on.
What are your times? Like you're actually fast, or you're just like
No, I'm pretty fast. I'm pretty fast. My 100 time is a 10-9. Long jump PR, 21.7. 60 meter, I did that one time. I'm gonna say that time, and it's not good. But this year, I'm definitely trying to get low 7s or high 6.9s.
so it's like your ultimate goal, like what you're trying to get out of track. Is it just like something you're doing here?
I just want to perform at my best ability. Track, it could be something that could go far, but like with school and everything, like I'm just ready to make money too. So
It's like Olympics pro. That I feel in terms of like getting to your end goal. How close do you feel like that is?
I would say I wouldn't know how close I am because there's always room for progress. You'll never know when you're done because there's always room for improvement.
I get you. The pen relays, you've been to that? What was that experience like for you? So like seeing and racing against different cultures and like different countries, especially like the Jamaicans.
I would say those relays are fun regardless. So relays, like when you see different cultures, you just see like it's just live. Like everybody just like it's just a different experience. I can't explain it.
It's way more competitive.
Yes.
So what's the track setup like? Cause back home, how we have it is like it's not like consistent track meets that you guys. You know how you guys probably have like a meet each week or like every other week or so forth. It's not like that back home. So what's that setup like versus that?
Usually we have a meet every week or every 2 weeks usually. That's for indoors, and then outdoors is probably like the same thing. And then like you have like conference, was like I guess that's like what you say champions, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like
champs.
Champs.
Mm-hmm.
All the schools in your conference come together, and that'll be like at the end of the indoor season or end of the outdoor season. So we probably have about like 4 or 5 meets, indoor and outdoor.
They went so far.
You said wait one more time.
What have you won? Like the races, you've won races. Like, are you ranked? Like, what's that like?
I was top 10 in long jump for our conference last year. And then when we had our meet here, I placed 4th, I think, out of like 15, 20 people. Yeah, so. All right, so I got a question. So, with you being here at West Georgia, what do you see different in like our culture?
Not to like straight off the bat, it's like back home we can say, and he's experienced with the guy behind the camera. We can say whatever. Like we don't find things that offensive. So like even I'm gonna use the terms like whatever.
So they're big on that.
Like it's just whatever. Like a big or a fat guy back home, every fat guy is like bigs. That's the name we give them,
Right.
And they're cool with it. It's just like an accepted culture. So a lot of the stuff I normally say back home, I have to like kind of watch it here. So I have to limit what I say or what I don't say and stuff like that. Definitely food. We definitely have better food. We also realize that you guys are very like on time. Like we respect that so much because it's a culture. And I'm gonna say probably like the entire Caribbean, where we're like never on time for nothing, bro. So like if our conference is supposed to start at like 9 a.m., you're gonna see people rolling in at like 10:30.
And then one more question. How is like class been like? Cause you've been going through the classes, right? How has that been like? Like have you guys learned anything, or like is it different?
Yeah. The fact that it's so engaging, and most of the classes I've been to so far is like a small portion compared to ones back home. Because lectures, there's probably like 100 people in the classes, so it's not like she or he's gonna spend like a specific time trying to get to know everybody. But I realized once I've been to the classes, like everybody gets a say, like so that's been pretty cool so far. And I definitely felt like I've learned a lot, or I learned better that way, like feeling engaged. So I feel less productive when I just feel like, oh, you're just using a presentation to teach.
Right.
What do you study?
Business administration. I got a minor of accounting too, so.
Oh.
The difference between an 11, let's say 11.5 and 11.3,
Yeah.
is that a really, is a difference, but is that like a major, huge difference in time?
That is a big difference. That's like,
Why? Like to us, it's just like a 0.2. You know.
in time, time goes so fast. So it's like 11.5 would be like at least 4 or 5 steps ahead of wherever you're in front. A 10.9 and like 11.3 or 11.4. That's like a good 4 or 5. Like I said, 4 or 5 steps in between. So it may not seem like a lot, but I would like you getting burnt a little bit. I'll say you getting burnt. I ran at 10.9 in high school, but I took, because they didn't make the track team until my junior year, so I took that, 2.5 years off.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to get back to that time.
So what you did differently back then versus here?
It's just the training, like the 2 years of like, I wouldn't say I wasn't doing anything, but it's a difference when you're training for track and you're just like lifting and stuff like that. It's a difference.
I want to ask though, from your perspective, what is the hardest race to run?
The hardest? I would say either the 400 or the 200, one of those. Really the 400, because some people, they can sprint the whole thing and just not be tired.
Yeah, I can't get that, bro.
I'm a short sprinter, that's hard. And the 200, you just gotta like know how to hold your form, because some people, they come out the curve and they burn out, like they use too much energy, then they burn out. It's all about like control as far as like form and breathe, stuff like that. So by the time they come around the curve and get like 50 meters left, they're gassed.
Yeah. You got anything more you want to ask before we close, or what you want the people to know before we dip off?
Just stay tuned, man. For real. Alright, shout out.
Yeah, shout out.
Sure.
But in short, like, big up Fiwicampus. Big up, I say, shout out.
Shout out Fiwicampus, man. You can tap in, PC Trev is my main, and then I take pictures too, I do photography, so tap in at TCF Flicks, TCFFLIX. So
He took some dope pics for us the other day at our block party, so shout out to him.
So tap in, Fiwi.